Oh, hi. I want to talk to you today about one of my favorite topics. It's called the wandering mind. You'll recall that last week when we read the Sawyer chapter, she talked about the wandering mind, and that there is some evidence that people with wandering minds score higher on tests that measure creativity. But there are some other interesting things about the wandering mind that I want to discuss with you in this short time that we have together. I'm so very interested in this topic because my mind is always wandering. It's wandering right now while I'm teaching you this topic. First of all, the wandering mind is defined as the drifting of our thoughts away from the task at hand to something completely unrelated. In 2013, Psychology Today, there was an article by Romeo Vitelli, PhD, and he talked about the positive aspects of the wandering mind as well as the negative impacts of it. So let's talk about the negative. The wandering mind can be embarrassing. When somebody's talking to you and you're really trying really hard to pay attention and your mind is wandering, people know. People can pick up on it. It can be embarrassing. The wandering mind can cost you money if you're not paying attention. You could walk off a curb, run a red light. You know all those things. The wandering mind does little to relieve boredom. And researchers from Harvard have indicated that a wandering mind can lead to unhappiness. The wandering mind, as well, can lead to poor reading comprehension. You know, as well as I do, that some of the things that we've had to read in this doctoral program have been really difficult to choke down. There, I said it. So, poor reading comprehension has occurred in those instances. The positive aspects of the wandering mind were something I was very interested in. Future thinking occurs, whereby plans can be made and goals can be thought out. Creative thinking occurs, as was elucidated by Sawyer. This is where the term incubation comes into play, as when an answer to something or some puzzle seems to just come out of thin air, even after previous attempts to work it out or solve the problem. The wandering mind can be considered multitasking, when, during undemanding tasks, you think of solutions to problems while your mind is wandering. Let me tell you that brief periods of mind wandering can make us return back to monotonous tasks just a little bit more fresh. This is called habituation. And finally, mind wandering offers you relief from boredom. So when you think about mind wandering and you think like me, that your mind is always wandering, there's something wrong with you,